Banks swindled us not long ago, Vivanco said. People who had their deposits in dollars were given back pesos, and many lost 70% of their savings. And they blame the financial entities for this, even though the banks were just following the government's orders. Many people avoid peso-denominated bank accounts and convert their pesos into dollars that they stash in safe deposit boxes. Or they spend their cash on the likes of cars, appliances, apartments, etc. in hopes of protecting their wealth. The big money is kept in safe deposit boxes, not in bank accounts, said Congressman Federico Penindo, who is working on reforms that could make banking less expensive and bureaucratic. Meanwhile, even the Paparao case has generated little more than outrage and empty promises so far. Some lawmakers propose requiring additional security cameras. Oh, that'll help. Provide privacy walls and teller lines and cell phone blocking technology inside the bank branches. Why block cell phones? Because that's how the guy who stands in line to see who's withdrawing money contacts the guys outside on the motorcycle to say, hey, we got a nice one here. Get ready. But even those proposals were shelved in Congress last week as various factions sought political advantage ahead of the 2011 presidential elections. It's the same as ever. When they have to show up on television, they appear all suntanned with their team of beauticians, but when they have to work, nothing ever happens. Paparo's husband, Juan Ignacio Buzali, angrily told Channel 13. So there you have it. 1 point of first world country. From 2001 forward, it basically went to a third world country. 20% of the people who make over $36,000, 20% of those people are actually on the books paying the taxes. That's why they are charged 65% of all these tax fees, because the government has a very tiny pool of people to suck blood from. That will continue to dry up until it gets to a breaking point where there will be a revolution. Happens in any country, I don't care where you are, what point of history you're in, it happens every time. So, if the same thing is going to happen here, and all signs so far are pointing it's absolutely going to happen here, and it's going to be far worse than that, because our dollar was the world's reserve currency for so long, pegged to oil, the petrodollar, and now recently I'm reading about these gold coin things coming out that Iran and all these Middle Eastern countries are going to start using, a gold-backed currency, whatever. I mean, this is like a stomp in the face on the powers that be. They don't want this. Sorry about your luck, it's what's coming. The problem is there's not enough gold, there's not enough silver for everybody in the world. I mean, there's just not even close. So, because of the turmoil that will ensue, it is crucial that you get some gold or silver. I highly recommend silver because it will be outperforming gold. It's already outperformed gold this year. It's up 17%. Gold's around 13 point something percent. And it's $20 an ounce. If you want to go out and buy gold today, you're going to spend $1,300. Even though the price is $1,250, the little fees that they have, above spot price, it's going to be at least $50 to $80 over that. So you're going to spend $1,300, $1,320 for 1 ounce of silver or gold. You can get $20 right now, 1 ounce for $20 for silver. The other thing is that starting in 2012, I believe it was hidden in the healthcare bill, any transaction selling gold or silver, basically precious metals, will require them to log the transaction and report it to the IRS. So you're going to get, basically you have to report to the IRS at that point. Any transaction over $600. Today, gold is $1,250. The transaction, of course, is going to be $1,300, $1,320 today. By 2012, gold is probably going to be in the thousands, not $1,200. Therefore, you sell one single gold coin, you're instantly going to be on that IRS list where you have to pay taxes on it because they're going to have to report it. They have to. If you have 1 ounce of silver, and let's say silver is $100 instead of $20 today, well, $100 is not $600. It's not a $600 transaction. You can sell several silver coins, keep it under the $600, walk out with that check, go cash it at their bank, go right back to the store, do it again, or wait another day, go do it then. And you'll be making several $100s every single day that you do that. Yeah, you're getting cash back, devalued dollars, but because they're devalued, you're getting a bucket full of cash for one little coin. And then you can go to all the sheep who didn't know, who didn't catch on, who believed the news, believed the president, believed everybody else, and they're going to have a car for sale that's you won't believe the price. They're going to have TVs for sale. You won't believe the price that they're selling these things for, just to get anything. Anything you can think of will be dirt cheap. Anything that you don't really need, per se, will be absolutely rock bottom dirt cheap. You won't believe it. Things that you need, food, electricity, gasoline, those things, that's going to be a little problem for you. But again, if you have silver or gold and you cash it in, you will get by. The key is to get by during the crisis climax and, slightly before and slightly after. Something new will come. Maybe a brand new currency, maybe a gold-backed currency, maybe something else, commodity-backed currency with food. Who knows? But in the interim, it's crucial that you survive. And the only way you're going to survive that, time and time again, throughout history, time and time and time again, is gold and silver. Always, always, always. If silver today followed the same golden rule it has followed for thousands of years of history, silver should be between $60 to $80 an ounce right now as we speak, because gold is at $12.50, $12.60. It's normally 16 to 1, 12 to 1 ratio with gold. 12 ounces of silver or 16 ounces of silver, somewhere around there, buys 1 ounce of gold. Today, it's way off. Again, it should be between $60 and $80 today, and it's $20. Why? Because JP Morgan, HSBC, the big boys have been playing and manipulating the silver market for a long time now, and apparently they've dismantled their trading group, and I haven't seen any manipulation thus far since I heard that. So maybe I could say look out below or look out above, because silver may just keep going and going and going, and they're not going to try to pull the game where it goes up $2 or $3 and they crash the market down and wipe everybody out, start it over, it goes up, crash the market, wipe everybody out again. I think those days are over. If the stock market crashes, there is a possibility that gold and silver will crash, not all the way down, but will come way down in price very short term with the market, because everyone who's got these gold and silver contracts in paper are going to liquidate those accounts, get out of them to pay off other debts and other things, other accounts that they may have been invested into that got cleaned out, that they got cleaned out on. So that'll cause this little temporary dip. And when it dips, me and whoever else is paying attention will be buying like you never bought before. And that's probably when it's just going to absolutely explode. You may find that that doesn't even happen. That silver and gold just keep going up. If you have silver and gold, great. If you don't have any, I wouldn't wait for that possibility. I'd get some now. And then if it goes down and does crash down a little bit, get some more. And then be done with it or whatever. But anyways, that's all I got for you right now. I'll talk to you later.